today I got something special for you, something different. Right up our alley with alchemy and healing and colloidals and stuff. Alchemy of air. Air alchemy. So, this is what I call a diffuser. I've used them for years. You fill it up with some nice smelly liquids, and it diffuses the nice smell throughout the air. In the air, yes. So, I'm going to show you what I do with my diffuser. And I'm also going to show you my new experimental approach to the diffuser using colloidals. I was on a forum. One guy said that he adds colloidal to his diffuser and that it makes a big difference in how the air smells. Well, at first I dismissed this claim. I said, this is just ridiculous. Diffusing colloidal in the air? Then I got into thinking about this, okay? If the colloidals were small enough and you put them in the diffuser, you'd have the colloidals floating around in the air. You might be breathing the colloidals in or getting it on your skin as you're walking through the moisturized air in the house. It actually could be very beneficial. I haven't done that before, but I'm going to begin experimenting with my diffuser by adding colloidals to it. But besides that, what I really wanted to show you was the formula that I use for my diffuser. It's taken me a while to figure out a good formula for this thing. Everybody has their formula for their diffusers. So I'm just going to show you mine and show you how a diffuser works, just in case you've never heard of one. It could happen, right? Okay, so I use sage oil, citrus oil, this happens to be orange citrus oil, and eucalyptus. That's what I use in my diffuser. Now, what I do is mix the stuff up in a container here. I will put, now I must admit, okay, I don't have exact amounts here because I usually just pour the stuff in and see what it smells like and then, use it that way. But you are going, the strength of how you make this stuff is going to depend on the strength of your oils, okay? Like this little bottle here of sage and citrus already mixed together. This thing is so potent that I will put one drop in here and then fill this with water and then take that water and pour a small amount in here. You'll get to see how I do this. And that's enough. That's strong enough to vaporize everything. That's how strong this little bottle is. Which is good if you want a nice canned, already made smell. I'm going for a little bit more of a blend. So I use these oils. They're not as concentrated. So they're a lot easier to mix too. But that's up to you. So I'm going to take the sage and now sage is very good for calming the nerves. It's a good natural calming agent. I'm going to pour 6 milliliters in here of my sage oil. All right. Then I'm going to put my orange or citrus, another 6 milliliters. I like to mix equal amounts of these two. I like the smell of sage and citrus. You may not like the smell of sage and citrus, but I do. It's a common smell. So I'm going to put 6 milliliters in there, okay? Then I'm going to put eucalyptus in. Eucalyptus is it's very good for killing microbacteria, bad bacteria, and stuff like that. And has a really terrific smell. So this actually becomes very good for oxygenating the air and making the air cleaner and less bad bacteria and stuff in it. Now this is pretty strong. This stuff is stronger than the other stuff, so I am only going to go with 3 milliliters of this eucalyptus. But like I said, you'll have to experiment with the oils that you have. But I find that these 3 are a hotshot combination. Now we're going to add RO water. You could use distilled water. Distilled water is expensive when you get done distilling it. So I use RO water for stuff like this. I don't like to use tap water because it's very heavy in minerals and will ruin the diffuser. So if you don't have RO water, head out to the store and pick up a gallon of distilled water, and you could use that. So I'm going to pour that in here, right? I'm going to shake this up. You don't want this oily, okay? Because it ain't going to, if it's too oily, it ain't going to work. What we're making here is like a really nice smelling liquid. So we'll do a smell. Okay. Now this should be fairly strong. Okay, we're not going to put this in 1-to-1. If you think you can put this in 1-to-1, oh my God, your freaking nose will be burning. Okay, we're going to open the diffuser up. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Okay. So I'm going to open the diffuser up, and I am going to fill it. Let's put in, just for sake of stuff, let's put in 5 milliliters of this. You don't need much because this is strong that we just made here, okay? Even though I didn't use the super strong 1-drop super strength stuff, it's still strong. So then we're going to fill the diffuser with RO water up to the line. I'm going to just take a smell. That smells about right, about the strength of it, okay? You need it stronger, well, then you add more than 5 milliliters. Well, I wouldn't add more than 5 milliliters. And now we're going to put the diffuser on here, and we are going to push the magic button, which is this one here. And poof, I don't know if you can see the air venting out the top. You probably can't. But it is working, and it is smelling nice. And this will put moisture back in your air, which is very good if you're in an air-conditioned environment like I am here in Florida. The summertime, the air conditioner can dry out the house awfully, and that can affect your throat and your body and your skin. So this will put some of the moisture back in the air too, and it makes the air smell nice. And now we got our eucalyptus cleaning the air. We got our sage oil giving us the calm and peacefulness that we want. And we got our colloidals. So that's it. Diffuser, oils, make your stuff, and you're done. You'll have to experiment with it. But this is a good starting point from what I showed you, with the amounts that I've showed you here. So that's it.